cloud of controversy cast a shadow over the illustrious NBA career of one of its greatest players. Tim Duncan made efforts to maintain the privacy of his divorce proceedings, but before long, sensational revelations found their way into the media spotlight. Despite outward appearances of perfection, the union between Tim and Amy concealed a shocking secret. Their marriage seemed to be going perfectly well, but the couple was actually hiding a dark secret. In 2001, they got married, and a couple of years later, they had children. Their first two children were Sydney in 2005 and Draven in 2007. Everything seemed to be going well for both of them, while Duncan became one of the most prominent players of his generation. Privately, Amy and Duncan drifted apart, leading to the abrupt dissolution of their marriage in 2013. The divorce proceedings were marred by scandal, despite Duncan's attempt to maintain secrecy by incorporating a confidential clause into the agreement. In due course, contentious allegations emerged as Duncan accused Amy of infidelity. Conversely, Amy countered with even more serious claims, asserting that Duncan had concealed a significant aspect of his sexual orientation, which she believed had a detrimental impact on their marriage. According to Amy, Duncan had a male lover, and she claimed to have discovered this when her husband purchased a property for his alleged partner. Duncan remained silent on the rumor, which quickly gained widespread attention. The media sought to verify its veracity and reached out to his fellow teammates on the Spurs. However, none of his teammates confirmed these allegations, asserting that there were no indications of Duncan being bisexual. As the press continued to fan the flames of accusation, the actual narrative behind the divorce revealed itself to be even more disturbing. Years later, Tim Duncan finally broke his silence and shared his side of the story, shedding light on Amy's behavior. Throughout the divorce proceedings, Duncan had chosen to remain quiet in order to shield his children. However, during this time, he confirmed a deeply troubling suspicion that he had harbored for years regarding his children. Duncan's long-held suspicion revolved around the paternity of his first children, Sydney and Draven, suspecting that they might not be his biological offspring, but rather the product of Amy's infidelity. To his astonishment, it seemed that the real father was someone very close to him, none other than his teammate from the Spurs, Robert Horry. Duncan's relationship with Horry had always been confrontational, with their disagreements spilling over into the locker room. When Duncan's wife began inviting Horry into their home, it created an extremely uncomfortable atmosphere for him. Regardless, Duncan has said that he loves his children above all, and that it doesn't matter if he's not their biological father since he raised them and saw them grow as his own.